we want to obviously do something for them because it's just, again, just a tragedy.
We're learning more tonight about a terrifying tragedy at a restaurant in Amherst, a crash that claimed the lives of a mother and father. Good evening, everyone. 1 minute, they were sharing a meal, and the next, a heartbreaking chain of events.
Tonight, we are learning more about the victims of this weekend's crash at a restaurant in Amherst. News 4's Lori Schultz has the latest on this. Lori?
Well, tonight, the 13-year-old Matthew Bennett is being released from Women's and Children's Hospital. The 7th grader from Wilson suffered non-life-threatening injuries in this horrific crash that claimed the life of both his parents. A small memorial is now starting to form outside the Bennett home. Throughout the lakeside community of Wilson, there's much sadness and concern for Matthew Bennett. The 13-year-old lost both parents this past weekend.
My thoughts are with Matthew at this point because here this child doesn't have his parents now. What do you do with that?
Matthew and his parents were at Cheeseburger Saturday night when a van crashed through the Amherst restaurant. Matthew survived, but his parents didn't. Hearts were heavy at Wilson Middle, where Matthew's in the 7th grade.
Just tragic. It's a shame that certainly a family going out and having dinner could meet with such tragedy on something like that, just at a moment's notice.
Matthew's parents, Joe and Catherine, were both certified public accountants and big supporters of the Little League program. The flag at the field is now at half-staff.
Joe and Kathy were really people that not just cared about other individuals, but they went out of their way to give back. You know, they acted on their caring nature. You know, and would have given their shirt off their back if they had to.
Catherine was especially active at the school.
She was an excellent woman. She came into school all the time. She was the treasurer for our PTA. She was a certified public accountant, so we couldn't have asked for a better person to be our treasurer for our PTA.
We're told Matthew is now being cared for by his 36-year-old half-brother and other family members who live in the small town of Dansville. It's still unclear whether he'll return to Wilson.
Probably the message that we try to give to all of our students as well as our own kids, that certainly life is precious and to cherish every moment.